welcome back to a new video journal. Today is October 15th, 2025. And tonight I want to talk about something very new and exciting for me. And maybe it can inspire, other artists. So I have decided to take a break from making serious work. Um, for the longest time, I have yearned to be in galleries. I wanted to have my first solo show. Like, I've been dying to have a solo show. I've been dying to be a part of group shows. I wanted a representative. I needed someone that could really put me in those spaces. And this past summer, I had a realization that maybe I'm just not ready for that. Maybe it's just not my season. This whole theme in my life lately God has been removing anything and everything that I used to be comfortable with. He has allowed me to grow in a very uncomfortable way, and sometimes it leaves me sad because I find myself constantly grieving, and I'm constantly letting go of people, places, and things. And I have just always just wanted home. I've always just wanted stability. I've always just wanted this center. And God is like literally stripping any and everything to make me feel whole again in a brand new way. So with that being said, he's even allowed me to let go of certain things that I just wanted so bad. And oh my gosh, when I had this realization, I was so depressed. I cried. Like, I'm just not the artist that I want to be. I'm not at a space, I'm not in a place where I can fully show up in my artistry the way that I want to. I may not be ready for a solo show. I may not be ready for a group show. I may not be ready for that real red dot on the wall. I may not be ready for that, and maybe that is okay. I decided to take the rest of the year off, and even in God's will, taking 2026 off as well. That doesn't even sound right. But I've decided to take the rest of the year off to play. What does play mean? What does that mean? Well, it means to literally to let go of all expectations for yourself as an artist. Let go of this pressure to perform. Let go of this pressure to be perfect. I am a like crazy perfectionist when it comes to my artistry, and I only put out the best works. I only put out the neat and finalized pieces. What about if this season is calling me to just break free away from that and show my audience, and even show myself, which is way more important, show myself that I'm able to just relax? I think that having this practice not only in my art but also in other aspects of my life, where I'm just allowing myself to be fluid as possible. I don't need to be rigid. I don't need to be in fight or flight. I don't need to be, in fawn or freeze. I don't need to be performative. I don't want to perform. I'm tired of being performative in all spaces. I just want to allow myself to be. And like, I know this is kind of weird because I've always been loud in my self-expression. I mean, hello, do you see my hair? Like, this is as loud as it's gonna get. But you know, even in other forms, you know, not just hair, but in other areas of creativity. And so with that being said, as I let my guard down as an artist, and I just allow myself to be fluent and allow myself to play, I started working just on these very like mindless projects. So the first project I started working on was this little paper lamp. And basically, like, I'm gonna get like a smaller little light to go in here, and so it's like a little like paper lantern, and it, you know, cuts on. I think it's on right now. I need to turn it off. So you know, it goes in here or whatever, and then, you know, it glows up in the dark. It's actually really beautiful. I took some pictures yesterday, and so with that being said, I want to do a lot more of these. This was just kind of like, see, the perfectionist in me is like, oh, this is just a prototype. But you know, I really like it. It's cute, it's playful, it's fun. I want to try like maybe some watercolor on it, maybe add like stickers and little like quotes and other little things, but not to this one. This one, I think it's just gonna be a paper lantern, and I'm gonna give this one to my daughter. Now I'm gonna put it in her room, and she has like a huge dollhouse, so I'm gonna put it in like one of the shelves in her dollhouse, and like hopefully her and her brother doesn't destroy it. There's a high chance that they will destroy it, but it is what it is. Like, I gave it to her, you know, just so she can admire. Hopefully she doesn't destroy it. So the next thing I wanted to share with you, I talked about my journaling ecosystem in another video journal that I did, but sketching, just mindless sketching, just being able to play and just play with different textures and techniques and things. So so fun. First, the cover is really fun. I love Hello Kitty. And then I did like some drawings. The Tamagotchi keychains. I actually want one in real life, but you know, that's like a you know, later on. That's not really like something that I would really spend money to buy. Maybe if I found it at a thrift store, then, you know, maybe. But yes, that's my first cute drawing. And then I did this, just like a little like collage or whatever. That was me. I think that was that last year? Or maybe like the year before last? I don't know. And then this is another one. It was like a collab. My daughter helped me do some scribbles, and then my son did some scribbles right there. I did all of this. This was actually really fun to just like color and stuff. And then I did this one today, just playing with just different textures and techniques, and just overlapping, and just kind of like being free with it. So this is like my my fun sketchbook. It doesn't have to be perfect. Everything in here is just whatever I feel at the moment. And then even I went in the back. My daughter doodled in here already. You know, that's one thing that she makes known. She's gonna always make sure her presence is known and is, you know, appreciated in all my sketchbooks. I think she literally goes to the back on purpose and just makes these small little things. But this one, I thought this was really cute. She's learning. She's been obsessed with like tracing her hand. So she traces her hand a lot. It is like the cutest thing. And then I saw her doing this one. Now the other ones, she was on the sneak tip. Like I didn't see her do this, but this one, you know, I saw her doing this, and so I dated it. Which is like this past weekend, I dated it and stuff like that. Now, if I do see, if I do catch her doodling in my sketchbooks or whatever, I like to date it. Just it's just like memory, like like you took a bite out of my sketchbook. Even though this is mommy's sketchbook, you got 50,000 sketchbooks, 50,000 coloring books. They're all ripped up, pieces torn out. Don't come over here destroying my stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. I just allow her to play and just do whatever she wants, really. So yeah, so you know, just playing, having a fun sketchbook, just doing whatever you want. And then arts and crafts. So we started this thing where every Saturday we do art and craft with my daughter. Sometimes my son wants to join in too, but he's 1.5. He's about to be 2 next month, so he's just like all over the place, just do too much. So I'm like, you stick. If we do arts and craft, I have an arts and craft for like they like sensory play. So I make sure he's doing something with his hands. He can't sit down and color and draw and cut and stuff like that yet. So me and my daughter, we collabed on this cool spider web. I'm gonna hang it up in her room. She has like a whole, she has 2 walls now of all her artwork. One wall is dedicated to all the Halloween crafts that we do, and then on beside her bed she has like a wall just of like a collage wall of like all her different stuff. I'm in the process of like looking for a wall, like a neon wall lamp. It's like this one space where I'm saving it for, because I think it's going to be, oh my gosh, she's going to fall in love if I get it. I think they have them at Five Below, but it's a hit and miss. And then I got to make sure that I go to a Five Below that has the 5 and beyond area, because they may have those neon lights in there too. If not, I may just order something on Amazon. But I really want to put a neon wall light in that one space where her creative wall is at. So I'm crossing fingers. There's some other stuff that I want to do in her room. I want to get them a nightstand, like a cute nightstand. I want to put up some more fairy lights. I just put some fairy lights for Halloween on her dollhouse. I want to get her some more pictures and what is it, like paintings for her wall. And see, like, even though like River, he's still very young, I'm kind of waiting until he kind of really starts to get in his personality. I don't really have much on his side. I have like a little bit of his arts and craft on his side of the wall, but over his bed he just has like a sports painting, and that's about it. I was like it would be cool to have a sensory wall right next to his bed. So maybe, I don't know, like if I come across something cool, then I might add something to his wall. But I'm like, oh my god, Genesis side looks so cool and creative. River needs a little something on his wall. But the kids are so destructive. They're so destructive. It is insane. Okay, I'm surprised everything is still on the wall. But, you know, that's just me. But anyway, I can ramble on. And the grand finale tonight, I made this. Now, I don't really know how to feel about it. I think the perfectionist in me wants to be like, oh no, I'm gonna stop right here. But I really may take it to the next step and like color or like paint right here. Maybe do like some watercolor or something right there. Maybe add like some blue to really get the yellow stars to pop. So that is actually what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get my watercolor set. I'm gonna put this over here. And we are going to get to work. I got my paintbrushes right here. And so I'm thinking of a blue. Okay. I think no pressure. Just allow myself to play. And I need some more water. I need some clean water, actually. And actually, what I should have done is painted this part and then put the stars on. See, it's already popping already. I love it. So I should have did that first. But I was really excited to get those stars up there. I think that was like my main thing. Let me go get some water really quick. Put this over here on like a flat surface. Okay. Awesome. Let's get that going. And I like watercolor because it's fluid. It's playful. I think whenever I do want to play, I use gouache or watercolor. But I love this already. This is so cool. And it reminds me of the Coraline spiral. I really want to do that, but I want to save that for something else. I love that movie. I love the whole vibe of it. It is so cute. And I have like Coraline hair. This is kind of like on purpose though. The whole spiral, the blue and purple and stuff. Not the ginger. The ginger just represents just, you know, me. I love being ginger. I love how that has became a part of my identity. However, I probably won't retouch my roots or anything like that for a while. I really just wanna I really just want it to grow out, honestly. And by the way, this hair is not heavy. It's no tension. Literally, like, I made sure it was super loose. It's so loose that, like, when I do take it out, like when it is time to take it out, I can just pull on it and it just slides right out. So, you know, very less, you know, low tension hairstyle. And even when I put it in the styles, it's very loose as well. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I feel like my daughter, like I hope my daughter like keeps all my crafts. I really do. I hope she cherishes, you know, my crafts and all of that. Because this is so, and you guys, this is so cute. This is the cutest thing. I think it's really calling me to do purple. So why not? We're gonna do purple! Then I feel like someone's gonna be like, oh, you gotta make the Coraline doll. I'm like, yeah, that's like a whole nother project. And I used to make paper dolls. That's so crazy. Back in 2021 when I was first pregnant, well, after I had my daughter, she was like a newborn. And I wasn't working at the time. I was just at home. And so every day I made like these little like paper craft sculptures, and then I had like a whole like storyline laid out. It was the cutest thing. I made a lot of those. And I'm so mad I didn't keep any of them. I made a lot of them out of clay, out of aluminum foil, and I just, you know, put tape around them and painted them. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? That looks good. I'm at... That looks so cool. My hand is stiffing up. But yes, just playing and having fun with your crafts. You just never know how therapeutic it can really be, you know? So... I really like this. I really like this. Now it like needs some dimension. It, you know, it needs some more depth to it. That one needs to come out. Maybe, I wonder if I had another idea. Oh, look at that. I just crinkled it. I think that adds some funkiness to it too. I'm gonna crinkle that one. This is like so much fun. I'm gonna add some. Oh, it's hot. God. I think I'm gonna do this one too. Oh my God, I'm gonna be up all night adding stuff to this. Like this is a project due at school, and I'm just playing, you know. But it's so much fun, you know, to just have fun with stuff. I don't know. I absolutely love it. I don't know. I just want to play. I want to add some more. I want to add some more stuff in there. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this video soon. Should I do the whole thing? Maybe should I paint the bottom part too? Or I'm just going to work right now. But anyway, this video is about to be like 30 minutes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish painting this. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it is okay to just not always take yourself super serious when it comes to your artistry. And if you know, you know. Maybe it is good to just take some time off to play and have fun and explore and study and support your other artist friends, okay? So while you have that quote-unquote time off, even though you're gonna still create and have fun and do your thing, remember to be fluid, and it is all gonna come together when the time is right. So I'm gonna finish painting this, and I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video journal. Bye bye.